Hey, it's Josh and Chantel.
Hey.
This is Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. Thanks for listening. It's a replay of today's full show.
It's Tuesday, September 10th. On today's show, you can win a year's supply of candy corn, and we'll tell you how. This year's biggest Halloween costume trends. I'm a fantasy football trash talker. It's the only thing I can win. Apparently, coupons are for old people. I have a designated TikTok time. Josh ate a toaster strudel and liked it. Our smartwatches may be lying to us. Leave the Goonies alone. That one time I put cinnamon in scrambled eggs, picnics, dead butts, and my old hands.
Thanks for listening. You can catch the show live weekday mornings from 6 until 10. It's Wake Up Classy 97. This is the podcast. Enjoy today's show. What you got to say?
I thought I was going to make a weird noise, but I didn't change my mind.
Cool.
The coolest.
When's the last time you had a TV dinner?
Oh, God.
And was it a lean cuisine? Or a kid's cuisine?
Oh, it was probably lean cuisine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had those in college because...
Or was it a hungry man?
No, it was a lean cuisine because... Yeah, I had those in college because they were cheap.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I would take them to lunch for work.
If I think real hard about it, I can smell what that little glue around the edge holding the lid on smells like coming out of the microwave all hot.
Yeah. Kid cuisine, it was probably like 10 when I had that last.
Yeah. Today's National TV Dinner Day.
No, let's not.
Our kids haven't experienced the TV dinner.
That's because we're good parents.
Okay, easy. Easy. I like to cook, so we've cooked meals. Now, those are a fantastic alternative to cooking because you can get meat covered in a sauce, meat covered in a gravy.
I don't know if they're
meat
fantastic
covered in
options.
noodles.
Yeah, they're not the healthiest.
I don't know that. I really don't know that. I do believe that they make them in a kitchen en masse. If you love food prep, working for a TV dinner company is your dream come true. Because I feel like that's what you do. You just make 100 breaded chicken pieces and you slap them on top of some noodles and then you go
Well,
with
it all
some
has
sauce.
to be cooked.
Yeah,
you
I know.
have to cook it all.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you said food prep, but you also have to do cooking.
Right, that's what food prep is.
No, I would say food prep is like the chopping of the vegetables.
No. I'm talking about like if you do meal prep for like the week and you like getting that organized and putting things in containers in the freezer. That's what I'm saying. Where you're cooking on the weekend, you're cooking the whole week's meals, so all you have to do is pop it in the oven like a homemade
Pop
TV
it in the
dinner.
oven.
Yeah.
Pop it in the microwave, more like.
All right. Whatever
Those
it is.
Michaelinas, that's a TV dinner. Michael
Yeah.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Those are cheap.
What's that lady's name? Marie Callender. Doesn't she have a whole line too?
I'm sure.
Anyway.
Probably.
In addition to being National TV Dinner Day, it is National Swap Ideas Day. So this is where you get with friends and family, swap ideas on anything and everything. I got an idea.
What is it?
Swap it.
No, I don't have any. I can't swap.
All right. We continue with Biscuits and Gravy Week. Today is a big day for a lot of people. And it's something that we need to bring attention to. Today is World Suicide Prevention Day.
Oh.
It's a really big deal. We need to spread the awareness so that those who are struggling can get the help that they need. It is World Suicide Prevention Day, and it is Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month.
Right.
If you head over to the Awareness podcast, we have this month a whole episode dedicated to this topic. So you can learn more about the two numbers, 988 and 211, that are crisis hotlines that everybody can use. 211 is the Idaho number. 988 is the national line. And there are professionals 24/7 on the line who you can talk to.
And you can text also, right?
That is correct. Yep, which is fantastic. There are a whole bunch of different resources in the latest edition of the Riverbend Awareness Project. specifically talking about suicide prevention. And that is live now. You can go listen on demand everywhere you get podcasts. Just search Riverbend Awareness or go to riverbendmediagroup.com and
Very
you
cool.
can click on podcasts and you can listen there. So very important. And that is what's happening today.
Happy Tuesday.
Hey,
I almost said
good morning.
Wednesday.
I know. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes.
We'll say that tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Good morning. Oh, hey, good morning.
How much do you like candy corn?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No.
Not even a little bit?
Not even.
Not even when it's shaped like a pumpkin?
No, those are
Not
even worse.
Even when it's not the white, yellow, orange, but it's the brown, orange, white?
I don't like any of that.
None of it.
Nope.
None of it.
That's right. You heard it here first. No, I don't.
I was hoping I could convince you.
Why?
I don't know.
What do I need
I don't-
convincing of?
Do you hate it or do you like not so much? Like I don't hate it. I'll have a bite or two every now and then.
I won't.
Oh, so you hate it?
Yeah, like if there was a bowl of it sitting there because it's been sitting there for 17 Halloweens in a row,
No. You get
and
the
it's
fresh
got
kinds.
little, even if it's fresh, no.
Okay.
I'm not gonna grab a piece and go, yeah, I don't regret my decision.
Would you want to stay in a candy corn themed hotel suite?
Maybe.
Oh, really?
Because it's not eating it. That's still got. Look, I appreciate candy corn for its fall vibes.
Okay.
I would hang out in a candy corn themed fall vibe space.
All right. Everything is orange, yellow, and white.
That's a lot.
So it's color themed. Also, the beds have candy corn shaped headboards.
Fine.
Also, anybody who chooses to stay there receives a year supply of candy corn. So they'll send you an 11-ounce bag once a week for 52 weeks.
No thanks.
It's only $350 to stay for a night.
That's
there.
really expensive.
I know.
That's really
I know.
expensive. You're only paying for candy corn, and no.
It sleeps 5 to 6 guests, so you could
Okay, you can split. You can
it.
split the bill.
Split the bill.
Let's go on a candy corn sleepover.
It's in the Poconos Mountains. It's in the Great Wolf Lodge locations. Do you know these places?
No.
I've seen ads for these before. But there's one in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania and one in Gurnee, Illinois.
Okay.
Do you want to go to Gurnee, Illinois
I don't know.
and stay in a candy corn themed hotel?
Look,
In
I'm
Gurnee,
looking
Illinois?
at pictures of it.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot. Like I'd have a hard time falling asleep. It's so bright.
It's so bright. It's wild.
It is absolutely wild. It's crazy.
But you get a year's supply of candy corn if you stay there.
I get to throw a bag of candy corn away every month for a year.
No, just give it
Every
away.
week.
Give it away, man.
They can't even give it away. Look what they're trying to do to give away candy corn.
It is pretty pricey to stay there. That is what's crazy.
Also, you said it sleeps how many?
5 to 6.
Because it looks like 2 king-size beds in one room. It's going to
Cuddle
be
up.
cozy.
Shell gas stations have started to put up signage for these special purple pumps. This is the 4th year in a row that they've been doing this. These purple pumps are called the giving pumps.
Okay.
And a portion of the purchases made by using these pumps will support local children's and family-focused charities.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So then it says you can find participating locations here. So I clicked on it and there's all kinds. There are 4 Shell gas stations that are participating in Idaho Falls.
Okay.
There's one in Ashton, there's one in Blackfoot, there's one in Chubbuck. There are 3 in Pocatello, American
Cool.
Falls, Downey, Rigby. Nope, sorry, there's not one in Rigby. There's
So-
even one in Declo and Burley,
Well, look at that.
my
So-
hometown.
if you want to gas up and then also make a donation, that's what that's for?
Yes,
Does it say who the donations go to?
I am looking.
Okay.
It says children and family charities,
Yeah.
but I don't know specifically what.
Okay. Well, I don't often gas up there, but but they have a purple pump.
It's called a purple pump. They call it the giving pump.
Okay.
Say purple pump 3 times.
Purple pump, purple pump, purple pump. That's not hard.
Okay.
Try that.
Purple pump, purple pump, purple pump.
Yeah, see, that one's not tough.
It's just fun.
It is fun, but it's not a tongue twister.
All right.
It is fun, though. I like the alliteration of it. Now, if you said purple giving pump, maybe that's harder to say.
Say what?
Purple giving pump?
Purple giving pump, purple giving pump, purple giving pump.
Yeah, it's all right.
That's not that bad.
All right.
I don't have any. I'm on their website right now looking for specifically what it is.
Mhm.
Well, it says, here's what I found out. Station owners can select the charity they would like to support and donate directly to those charities.
Okay.
So
you'd have to
you'd have to
go
talk
there.
to the station managers or owners and say, "Hey,
who's this purple
I'm
pump?
interested, but what am I helping? What cause am I participating with?"
That makes sense. Well,
I don't know also how long this will run for. I have very limited information. So sorry.
Check out the purple pump, and maybe you can find out more.
The giving pump. Look for the giving pump.
Yeah. Okay. They're all over. Check out this good news.
I will check it out.
This is a story about Casey Marlowe. He was at a convenience store. This happened in Douglasville, Georgia.
Okay.
He realized that he had left his wallet in his truck.
Oh, no.
While he ran out to grab his wallet, the man who was behind him in line named Mario stepped up and paid for the drink to help him out. He was having a drink. He was at a gas station. And when Casey got back in the store and learned that Mario had paid for the drink, the two men struck up a conversation, and Casey learned that Mario and his family were living in a motel after being evicted. And Casey said, despite his own struggles, Mario made it a point to help other people, and that's really awesome. So inspired by the interaction with Mario, Casey took the story to social media, asked for donations to help out Mario's family,
Aww.
and in just 24 hours raised $35,000.
What? Holy moly.
No kidding. And was able to hand over $35,000 to Mario, all because he bought Casey's soda in line because he'd forgotten his wallet in his truck.
That's incredible.
Isn't that
That's
wild?
so nice.
Someone said, who is this that said this? Somebody said, watching a simple act of kindness at a convenience store turn into a life-changing event for a family certainly surprised Casey. Casey said, I was just the messenger. All I did was ask for help because I knew I couldn't do it alone.
Aw.
Isn't that cool?
That's so nice.
Yep. So well done, Casey. Well done, Mario.
Yeah.
Congratulations to everybody here. It's a $35,000 miracle is what they're calling it. It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. That's so nice.
It's good news to get you going. It feels weird to want to talk about Halloween, but I was cruising the internet this morning, and USA Today is out with their list of the hottest Halloween
I
costumes
love Halloween.
of 20. I love Halloween too.
There's a lot of people who do not like Halloween. My mom is included in that.
She doesn't like Halloween?
Nope,
Is
she
it too
doesn't.
scary?
No, she just thinks it's a dumb holiday. And I go, it's the best
You can wear a
holiday.
costume. It's about candy.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? All right. Well, listen. So a lot of people are thinking about their costumes. And now's probably a good time to, like, really, if you're going to build
Gosh,
something or
we had an idea
whatever.
last year, and we didn't have time to prepare it. And we had a whole year, and we still
we
haven't
done
prepared
anything.
it.
I know.
Oh,
Well, here's what's hot this year. Beetlejuice. Big costume.
okay.
A lot of people wanting the Beetlejuice thing.
Sweet.
I think it's a good look. The black and white stripe thing is cool.
Yes.
I like the green accent. You can do green hair. I think that's a fun one, and they've done a lot of different versions of that. Ghostbusters is a big costume.
I know.
Still, ever since the 80s, that thing has just been a monster costume. It's great. A lot of Wicked Witches.
Ooh.
Specifically, doing the whole green face and hands, and what's her name? Elphaba?
Elphaba.
Yeah. So a lot of that. Deadpool and Wolverine is very popular. Disney Descendants. Now, I have not been following the Descendants, but these are like Disney-produced teen fantasy franchise.
Oh, you haven't been following that?
No, it came out in July, and it's fairy tale characters
Oh.
that I think are descendants of the ones that you are familiar with, some of the evil characters. So anyway.
What do you... Okay.
And then Inside Out 2, a lot of people want to dress up as anxiety.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need to dress up like anxiety. I already am.
I have not seen this Terrifier movie. I don't do the big scary movies thing. Have you heard about Terrifier?
No.
So there is this clown called Art. He's a black and white clown, real basic costume. But they've made several different versions of that. It's very popular. Wednesday Addams, still very popular. Now we've got the Jenna Ortega Wednesday out there, which I'm not mad about that at all. Netflix has that Dallas Cowboys show. The Dallas Cowboy cheerleader costume has seen an uptick. It's very popular. And then you've got, as far as real people that exist, JoJo Siwa is a very popular Halloween costume.
Oh, with her black eye makeup?
With like the kiss makeup thing.
Oh, no.
Or the construction vest look. That's also a choice
I don't know
she's
that
made.
one.
A big rugged construction boots and a high-vis vest.
Hey, I'm not saying that you should dress up like Josh and Chantel, but that would be cool.
It would be hilarious. It would be hilarious. And then Ray Gun from the Olympics.
Nice.
A lot of Ray Gun stuff. And then, of course, Taylor and Travis still on the list as potential real people Halloween costumes that they're talking about. Blah.
Blah.
Yeah. Those are the big ones,
We
though.
see enough of them. We don't need Halloween costumes.
There
of
will
them.
guaranteed
Oh, for sure.
be some
Okay.
Taylor and Travis.
Let's talk about our costumes.
What? What about it?
I really want to be Robin Hood.
Yeah. Then be Robin Hood.
I am going to be Robin Hood.
Make it happen.
I am. Are you going to participate?
I'll walk around behind you doing that. You
could be the rooster.
Yeah.
With what does he have, a lute?
Kind of a guitar-looking thing.
That's
yeah.
not a guitar. It's a lute.
I would believe that.
Yeah, it's a lute for sure.
I'll just do that the
Okay.
whole Halloween.
That's fine. You got to be the rooster. What's his name?
That's his name.
No, that's not his name.
I don't know that he has a name.
Alan Adele.
No.
Hmm.
No. That sounds like the guy who was the voice of the rooster.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he has the name.
You be the Fox Robin Hood,
Yes.
and I will be some other character
The rooster.
from that show.
Why can't you be the rooster?
I can be.
But you don't want to be.
I can be.
I told you to be Little John, and you didn't want to be that either. You're just...
Liz, you didn't say be Little John. You said let's be Robin Hood and Little John when they dress as women and try to rob the carriage. I don't want to do that.
Fine. It's the best. You could be Prince John then.
I could.
You said yesterday you wanted a lion's mane.
Yeah. It's a good look,
You
but
have
he
to-
doesn't really have one.
Practice sucking your thumb.
Okay.
His name is Alan Adele.
That's the name
is
of the
his
rooster?
name. It's only stated once throughout the whole movie,
Hey, Alan.
and he's formally credited as the rooster. He's just the rooster. Alan Adele is dumb.
Good morning.
What's
Hi.
up?
How
Hey,
are you?
What is up?
Look, you don't
What?
have to be all sad and depressed. You get another week to starting Thursday.
I know, but your points all matter toward the end goal,
All
don't
right.
they?
Fantasy
Yeah, they do.
football week 1 is over. It's in the books. It ended last night. Here's what happened.
I was doing so well.
You were doing very well.
So well.
You were smoking.
I know I was.
Oh, did you know that when you when you win, it gives you confetti? And I'm sorry, you didn't get to see that today. What did your app do when you opened it?
Nothing.
Oh, no.
I only lost by 2 points.
Okay, but you were doing...
I was really smoking Beck. I was in my fantasy league against him. I got so many points from my players. I was doing so well. I don't know what happened. What happened
was...
I'll tell you what.
He had a player. He had McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Who ended up he was questionable. They weren't sure if he was going to play. He ended up not playing. So in the very last minute before the game started, Beck swapped him out for the guy who was going to be the backup in that position, who's Mason. Mason ended up having a great game. And that's what happened. Because you at the same time had George Kittle in. George Kittle is a tight end.
Kittle did nothing for me.
Not a running back.
Yeah, well, I'm trading him out.
No.
Yeah.
You still need to have a tight end. He's a good tight end.
No, he isn't.
Oh, boy. You were expecting wide receiver numbers out of your tight end.
Yeah.
That was the problem. He still had a wide receiver. You had a tight end, and Mason brought it to the house.
Here's the thing. I was really doing so well, too. I lost in the whole, by points. You won in points, and then Emery, and then Beck, and then me. So I didn't even lose to just Beck. I lost the whole family.
We only have the 4 of us in this league, so everybody's made the playoffs. Congratulations. You're in for the whole season. You got a lot of fantasy football left. You can't be frustrated by your week 1 performance.
I am.
Well,
I'll tell you what. I can't ever win anything, even when I'm not the one that's actually playing. But I'll tell you what I can do successfully. I can successfully do a lot of trash talking. Because that's what I was doing on Sunday.
And that's what you need to muzzle it a little bit, is what you need to do.
I will never.
You need to put the can on that trash can and keep the trash inside sometimes. No. Because guess who you're playing this week?
You?
Yep.
Oh, it's coming. That trash can is blown open.
Yeah, it's a windy day on trash day, and all the garbage is strewn throughout the neighborhood.
Bring it, boy.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm going to switch out George Kittle.
Yeah.
I'm going to get somebody
Please
good.
do. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not going to help you make good or bad decisions. It's all entirely up to you. And good luck to you this week.
Good luck to
starting
you.
Thursday. Good
You're
luck.
going to need it.
I don't think I am.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what's frustrating, though, for me? Is when I look at how much score I could have had, like if I would have played a different player from my bench who's sitting there with 32 points that I didn't get to count in my score, that's when it gets frustrating. Good luck to you this week.
Good luck to you.
Settle down.
You.
No, I'm settled. I'm pretty calm. I'm pretty good.
You're going to lose.
I don't know about that. We'll see.
You will. I'm going to make some adjustments. You're going down. Do you remember when couponing was a thing?
Like where people would clip the coupons and have big binders of them and go grocery shopping for like 400 tubes of toothpaste or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes.
That extreme couponing that people were doing.
Uh-huh.
And then it kind of went by the wayside. There's probably people who are still doing it, but it's definitely not clipping coupons anymore because it's all done
in an app
digitally.
Like now you go to the store and they're like, hey, if you have our app, scan this QR code and you get the digital coupon. Mm-hmm. And then when you put in your phone number at the register, it just applies those coupons. I like that so much better. And you can go through the app before you go grocery shopping if you have time. Oh, so fun. You can go through and clip coupons before you go. So then you go, oh, I am buying yogurt. So
there is a grocery store that we go to that still sends me coupons in the mail.
Those are great, though. Those are like the reward coupons because they usually give us like bigger discounts and free stuff. Yeah.
I always forget that I have them.
Do we have some right now?
Yeah, I did. They were all expired.
Oh.
I was cleaning out my purse last night, and I had my coupons out, and I went, expired.
I thought they sent one just the other day.
They did. That one's still on the counter. I haven't even opened that one yet.
Super.
So that one's great. But I had like 3 stacks that were expired.
They also keep track of like what we buy. So the coupons they send are pretty relevant.
I know. I love them.
Like here's a discount on bell peppers. Oh, good. I use those
I do.
often.
So I was making a stack of stuff that I needed to throw away in my purse. And Emery goes, coupons? Coupons are for old people.
Really?
And I said, what? Good deals are for old people?
Yeah, saving money? What an old person thing.
Yeah, what? I said, if you wanted a pair of shoes and you had a coupon for $25 off, are you telling me that you wouldn't buy those? And she goes, what are you talking about? I said, if you wanted a pair of shoes and they were $50 and you had a coupon they would only be $25. And that would never happen. That would never happen. And I said, but what if it did? Sometimes that happens.
That's old people thing.
That's old people.
That's
and I said, you're telling me that if you had a 50% off coupon for something you really wanted, you wouldn't take it to the cash register to buy? And she said, no, I would never. So she would rather pay full price for something than use a coupon to get it cheaper.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
But I wonder why.
I don't know. And here's the thing. She's 15.
Yeah.
She doesn't have money of her own.
Right.
That's my money. And
I'll
then
be using that coupon.
You better be saving me some money.
Well, that's why you just go, listen, you will use this coupon and you only have this amount of money. Go wild. Or don't buy it.
Or don't buy it. Use the coupon. Save some money.
Yeah.
What are you?
It's money that the manufacturer and the grocery store is like, we're giving you a little kickback. Take advantage.
Now, I gave her some money over the weekend. She was hanging out with a friend, and I gave her some money. I just transferred into her bank account. And she did not use it at the place where I thought she was going to use it. She ended up buying something at the fair.
Uh-huh.
Because here's what happens. I give her money. She doesn't give it back.
Well, no. Once you hand it over,
it's gone.
It's never coming back. No.
So she paid way overpriced for something at the fair. And I said, we could have gotten this for cheaper.
Well.
And she said, too late.
Yeah, what, are you going to use a coupon, Mom?
So Emery she has voice lessons that she takes on Monday. And they're only a half an hour. And so it's not enough time for me to just drop her off and then go. It's also in a location where there's not a store that's real convenient for me to go
and like walk around. Or whatever.
And it just is not enough time for me to leave and go walk around at a store. Okay. So it's a half an hour. I just usually sit in my car and I call it my TikTok time.
Oh. It's TikTok time.
And I don't, because sometimes if I'm TikToking or Instagramming, I feel guilty about doom scrolling.
I see.
Because I'm like, I could be doing the dishes. I could be vacuuming the rugs. I could be dusting. I could be making dinner. I could be doing more productive things. But for that half an hour, there is nothing else I could or should be doing. I'm specifically there waiting for a half an hour. And it's my TikTok time.
Welcome to TikTok
time. And
I
only doom scroll, and it is.
It's great? You give it a good thumbs up?
I do.
Is this when you send me these things as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think I sent you anything yesterday, though.
Oh, we better not lose our streak.
Oh, how many days?
We're at 27 days, I think.
Oh, boy.
So I'm just gonna send you a high really quick just to see if it activates at 28. Yeah. Hit me back. Don't leave me on red. Come on. Reply.
Well, I got to turn down my sound.
Well, yeah, that's important. And then just hit reply.
Okay.
And then let's see if we get a 28.
Okay.
Let's see. We're on a pretty good streak. We got that little fire.
Oh.
And
you sent me a video. I didn't see that video.
That's fine.
When did you send it?
Probably yesterday at 6:30.
I texted you back. Reply.
28. We got a 28-day streak. Look at us go.
Look at us.
TikTok time.
TikTok time. But this isn't my TikTok time.
No, I know. But that's why we just had to do that so we didn't lose our streak. Now we're secured for like another 24 hours or whatever.
One day a week for half an hour. That's my TikTok time.
That's a healthy amount.
That's not really my only TikTok time.
No, it's not.
That's just my non-guilty TikTok time.
Oh, I see. The rest of the time you're scrolling, you're like, I should probably get up.
My NGTTT. My not guilty TikTok time.
Non-guilty TikTok
NGTTT.
That's a lot of letters to just... Okay. Congratulations on 28 days.
Thanks, bud.
High five.
High five to you.
I've got a confession to make.
I've got another confession to make.
Yeah.
All right, Dave Grohl.
Here's the situation.
What is it?
You and I have had this conversation. Yesterday, I think I proved myself wrong and you right.
What?
I know.
What?
It's a big deal.
You're admitting this publicly?
Yesterday, after work, I was feeling a bit snackish.
Okay.
I couldn't find anything to snack upon.
We have a lot of snacks.
Not really.
We do. You're acting like the kids now. We have a lot of snacks.
I found a snack. I had to prepare the snack. This is not a snack you can just grab and eat. You have to put in effort
What is
on
the
this snack. I'll tell you in a minute. Because as soon as I tell you what it is, you're going to go, "Oh, I told you."
I won't. I promise.
No, you will not be able to keep that promise.
Okay.
I prepared said snack.
I'm intrigued.
Because I thought to myself, this might be okay. This, of all the things in the house, this feels like the thing I want to eat the most right now. And then I ate it, and I said to myself, uh-oh.
I like this.
I like this, and I like it a lot.
And Chantel's been telling me this is good for years.
Not that just that it's good, but that it's better than the other snack that I could have had, but decided not to.
You were going to have string cheese for a snack,
no,
right?
No, I like string cheese for a snack. That's a good snack. I had toaster strudel.
I knew it.
I told you so. We have Pop-Tarts in the house. We had toaster strudel in the freezer. I prepared toaster strudel. I ate toaster strudel. Toaster strudel, good.
Yeah, I know.
It was very nice.
And there was plenty of icing.
I was surprised at how much icing there was.
It covered the whole strudel, didn't it?
It sure did.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it.
Even the flaky pastry was nice.
So good, right?
Yeah. So we're out.
Oh.
We need to get some more. Is kind of the moral of the story.
Toaster strudel is better than Pop-Tarts.
I still like the convenience of a Pop-Tart. It's a grab and go.
Okay.
A strudel, I had time to prepare. It has to be prepared. You can't just grab and go a strudel.
Okay, that's fair. That's true. When
they're a little different.
Toasted your toaster strudel, was it still a little bit cold in the middle?
But I didn't mind.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I didn't mind at all.
Yeah, I don't care.
It wasn't lava on the edges either. It was just fine.
Yeah.
But it was hot enough that it melted the icing across the top, which was nice.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy with it. It kind of gave me cheese horn vibes.
Okay.
And I was super stoked about it.
You like a good cheese horn.
I know.
Well, look it.
Yeah.
It's like I know stuff.
Here we go. I said.
I actually forgot that we had those. I would have been eating them.
We're out now.
Dang it. I got to go get. No, I don't need more.
I kind of do.
They're so good.
Yeah.
I forgot we had those.
Yeah.
What kind was it? Strawberry?
I don't know.
Raspberry?
Delicious. It was very nice. I really liked it. I would have another one right now.
We can't. We're out. You ate the last one.
I know. I need to go buy some.
Selfish.
Whatever.
We've been lied to.
About what?
You know those handy little gadgets we all wear on our wrists?
Okay.
Whether it's a smartwatch or it's a...
Sure.
What are they? Garmin or a Fitbit or
Sure.
a study found that they aren't as accurate as we may think they are.
In regards to counting steps?
Counting steps, your heart rate, your sleep tracking, which I know that should be true because the other night, Sunday night, it told me that I got 7.5 hours of sleep, which is a lie.
I don't know. It might have been true. It sounded like it was true.
It was not. No.
I think you were snoring. It counted twice as much when you were in good sleep. It's like
good
this
sleep?
counts. This counts for time and a half.
I did not.
It's overtime sleep.
No, I did not have that. It overestimates how long you sleep and it underestimates how long it takes you to fall asleep. And this is true across the board for any of these devices. It also rounds your steps up by 1,000 steps. So if you think you're getting 10,000 steps, you're only getting 9,000.
Says who?
Says this study.
Ooh.
What?
And it doesn't matter what watch you have?
No, it says that across the board, these are all pretty inaccurate.
I don't know. My heart rate feels pretty accurate right now.
Does it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like
Why?
I'm
How?
watching it. It's adjusting as I'm watching it. It isn't just saying, nope, your heart rate is this. It's changing. It's not. If I went and jogged, it would go up.
Try it.
No, it does.
Go for a jog. Let's see what it does.
And it tracks different zones.
That's what I'm saying. It tracks, but it's usually under what you're doing. Heart rate. Okay, hold on. As far as heart rate goes, if it tracks your heart rate, it says your real number might be 3% higher or lower than what it says.
3% is tiny.
Right. That one's fine.
That one's fine. Okay.
Calories burned.
That's a mathematical equation.
This one is underestimated by about 21%.
Right, but that's because it doesn't also have BMI. It doesn't have like my height and weight. It doesn't it only knows the information it knows.
Yeah. So if you think you burned 100 calories, more than likely it's only about 90. Rude. They've been lying to us this whole time.
I don't know that I put like a ton of stock in that. Like I don't think I look at it and go, "Yep, that's a fact."
Well, I knew yesterday that it was lying because when it told me I got 7.5 hours of sleep the night before, I went, "That's a lie."
But you did.
I didn't.
Time and a half sleep.
Bro.
That's what I hear. And I go, okay. I'll just be over here.
I don't snore.
Okay.
I'm a lady.
But guess what else? I don't shake your pillow. I just let you just go for it. Slumber away. Have a nice sleep.
How much do you love Goonies?
I really like Goonies.
How much would you like it if they made a remake?
Please don't.
How much would you like it if they made a sequel?
Please don't.
Oh, really? What if the OGs were returning? You want it to just be left alone?
Yeah, look, it's such a time capsule of a movie. And it's not like they're bringing back those kids. Do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
They would do it in new way, new adventure, new kids, and all the old
the
original
same
cast
jokes,
would be
but
the
not as
parent.
good.
It's just don't.
Okay, I don't
Come
know.
up with a new idea.
This is not official because it's brought to me by The Sun, which is a British, not always reliable tabloid.
Okay.
So that's who's reporting this. So it's not official. Could be totally fake. But a sequel is allegedly in the works. According to the rumor, the originals are returning. Sean Astin, Corey Feldman,
Yeah.
the guy that plays the Indiana Jones kid.
Ke-Huy Quan.
Good job.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin, Martha Plimpton, Jeff Cohen, like all of them are returning. But what would be the plot?
This is like, I'm just telling you, we need, if you want to be inspired by the Goonies and make a fun coming of age adventure film with a treasure hunt and stuff like that, please be by all means. But let's not do it under the Goonies thing. Like the Goonies are the Goonies are the Goonies, and we need to leave it alone.
Okay, time out. I just did New York Post.
Yeah, I know. That's the article I'm looking at.
That's a pretty reliable one.
Yeah, I know.
So I feel like it's a go.
Please don't.
How old is Josh Brolin these days? He's pretty old, isn't he? So he's
I
probably
don't
they're
know.
going to be like grandparents. They're all pretty old, but Josh Brolin is the oldest, I believe, because he's the older brother. Oh, he's only 56. That's not that old.
Look, I just The New York Times is referencing The Sun as the source.
Okay.
The sequel, according to The
That's
Sun, is scheduled to film next
interesting.
year with a possible release date in 26 or 27. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
So if it does happen, are you going to watch it? Are you going to go check it out?
I don't
Just
know.
for curiosity's sake.
I don't know if I could.
Would Sloth be returning?
I don't think so.
Why?
I just don't. You just leave it alone. Just
Truffle Shuffle
Can we just-
and all that?
he's not even the
Josh-
same guy.
Goonies never say die.
I didn't say that. I'm saying if you do this, then you're harming the Goonies. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
You're not. I don't have any
Now we're
involvement.
remaking E.T. Stop it. Get a new idea. Like here's what they're doing. They're going like, oh, you know what Gen X likes? The Goonies. Let's make more money from Gen X. Let's make another Goonies movie. They're suckers. They'll fall for it. Stop it. Make a new idea. Do a new thing.
You're not mad at me, Josh.
I know I'm not mad at you. I'm just looking at you.
I know you're yelling at me.
No, I'm not yelling at you. Stop it. Stop trying to ruin things. Get a new idea.
But what if it's good?
Then have a good new idea. Stop it.
Women get more beautiful as they get older. Do you think that's true? True or false?
Sure. Uh-huh. Yes.
Do you know who said that? Want to make a guess? It's a celebrity.
Someone who knows facts.
A celebrity.
A celebrity said that.
Yeah. Do you
I
think
don't
it's
know.
a man or a woman?
A woman.
It is a woman.
Yeah. I don't think she's wrong.
You think a
I
man
just
would
think
say that?
No, it's not what I'm saying.
Kate Winslet said that.
Okay.
She says our faces become more of who we are. They sit better on our bone structure. They have more life, more history.
Mm-hmm.
Things I find incredibly beautiful are wrinkles around the eyes and on the backs of our hands. I was looking at my hands the other day going, golly, when did those get so, like, they're not old by any means, but my hand is not a youthful hand anymore
I know why.
because I'm older.
No.
Why?
It's because you worked in a childcare facility and had to bleach toys and sanitize things and whatever. It's because of that. That dried your hands out.
And all the dishwashing that I do.
Yeah. And that. What are you talking about? You don't work in a commercial kitchen
No,
as a
I don't.
dishwasher.
That was a joke about all the chores that I don't do.
Right. But you're strengthening your hands. You're working on getting some muscle built in there.
Am
With
I?
the controller that you've been holding, playing Lego Harry Potter. Lots of thumb exercises.
Listen,
And
What I like about
some of these.
your face
Mhm.
is that I knew you before you had crow's feet. And I like that I've watched your crow's feet appear and get bigger. I like those. I like that.
Cool.
When I look at people, I like there's a lot of people that pay a lot of money to get those
Sure.
wrinkles removed.
Yeah, fillers and,
But I
and
like-
Botox and
I
all
like
those things.
smile wrinkles. I think if you have wrinkles from smiling, that's a good thing.
Yeah. What if I had permafrown?
That would be sad. What is oh yeah, where your forehead is all scrinkled?
Yes.
Mm. Don't do that. I don't
Sad
like
mouth.
No, do a happy. No, stop. That's weird. That's
Eh?
Don't do that wrinkly face.
What? Eh?
Stop it.
Okay. Well, thanks for saying a nice thing about my wrinkles.
Yeah, I said one nice thing about you. Say one nice thing about me.
Looking good.
Believable. Do you remember when I was making eggs for you once? I was making scrambled eggs. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. What happened?
And you had some spices on the top of your stove. And
Was this in my apartment?
Yeah.
Holy cow, this goes back.
This goes
okay.
way back.
So I had spices across the top of the stove.
Yeah.
That's where I stored them?
Yeah.
What a cool guy. Hey, can we just for a minute talk about how I was in my early 20s and had seasonings?
That's great.
I mean, come on now.
I mean, I don't know if it would go. I wouldn't say seasonings. You had like salt and pepper.
Yeah?
Definitely cinnamon.
Uh-huh. Why did I have cinnamon?
Okay. I'm trying to remember the full story, but they weren't in their original packaging. I think you had them in like clear bottles, or not clear because I couldn't.
You know what I'm thinking is I probably had a cool spinny spice rack.
No, it wasn't that. They were on the back of the stove.
No,
I remember
know.
that part.
I'm saying I had one, but maybe I didn't like the spinny spice rack because it took up too much counter space. And so I just put the bottles across the back of the stove. That feels like something I would have done.
Okay, whatever. That's not important to the story. What is important is that I was making eggs and I went to pour salt and pepper into the eggs that I was making. And I grabbed the container and I put cinnamon in there.
Oh.
I didn't know it was cinnamon.
Were they any good?
The eggs? No. And we laughed about it. You don't remember this?
I really don't.
We laughed about it for a long years and years and years. Remember cinnamon in the eggs, scrambled eggs.
No. We laughed for years. I feel bad that I didn't have things properly labeled.
Yeah, I don't know why they weren't properly labeled.
But also, cinnamon doesn't look like black pepper if you could see it through a clear tube.
No, it wasn't clear. It was in an unmarked container.
So you just said, this'll do? I'll shake some of this on there?
I thought it was pepper or salt. Again, not relevant to the story. What's relevant is that there was a spice mix-up.
Yeah, there's a big spice mix-up.
I can't remember if we ate those eggs or not, but...
Well, how would you have... I mean, I guess you would have known when cinnamon came out, you would have been like, oh, I'm not making French toast.
And there was a guy who mixed up his cinnamon and cumin, and
I can understand.
He meant to pour cinnamon in his oatmeal and poured cumin in instead.
Beautiful.
People have mixed
curry
up.
Oatmeal.
Yeah, that's not the first mix-up. Cinnamon and cumin has been a pretty regular mix-up for a lot of people.
We have one of
cumin
those...
and sugar toast. Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. We have one of those containers that like you see at a pizza restaurant where they put Parmesan cheese in or red pepper flakes.
Okay.
And it had a mystery seasoning in there.
That's true,
We didn't know if it was cumin or curry.
What did we decide it was?
I threw it away and we washed it out, and it's made. You know what needs to be in there? Sugar and cinnamon mixed.
Okay, but
that's
you
what
didn't
needs to
smell
be.
It?
You couldn't tell. I stirred it up in there. I tried to get an aroma. I couldn't tell. So we threw it away and washed the little container. I think it's empty, sitting in the spice cupboard now. It needs to have sugar, cinnamon in it, so I can make my tortillas.
Maybe somebody should get a label maker, and then we could label things. Ooh, I would like that. I would like to label things.
I need to do some labeling in here.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need to label?
Oh, just some stuff.
What?
Like cameras and lights and things.
What are you going to label it?
Mine.
Let's get a label maker.
I know. What a treat.
Yes.
What an old people purchase.
I like it.
What are you going to label? Everything?
Spices.
You're going to label everything. Our spices are now labeled. Look, I learned. I leave them in the original thing, and they're... You know what drives me nuts about the spice cupboard?
What?
When someone else makes something, and they don't put them back facing the right way, and I open it up, and I see barcodes. Oh, yeah, turn them around. Face the spices.
Guess who is the only other person in our house that cooks food? So I feel like you're talking to me.
I'm just saying.
Blatantly called out.
Take a second and make it look nice. Face the product, you know? Do a little zoning.
Maybe.
I know you have practice at it. Just make it look nice.
Can't be bothered.
What?
We'll see.
Okay.
You know the people who like put together lists of things? I mean, I'm a list maker. What I mean is like people who do like the nicest cities in America,
or the
happiest people in America,
sure.
or the top top 10 tourist destinations.
Okay.
What?
Those are all like travel magazine.
Yeah, those are like people's job. People get paid to make those kind of lists.
You should be getting paid to make lists.
I know. I don't make lists like that. I make lists of things that I need to do that I'll never get done. For example, a list of things that need to be done around the house.
Boring.
I know. So they made a list of the worst city in America for a picnic.
Okay.
Now,
Jellystone.
this is important to me because you saw a picnic set
Yes.
probably a couple of months ago.
Well, I saw it
Initially.
a while ago, but then it went on like deep sale and I picked it up for like $18 or
Well,
something.
you said
awesome.
You said a couple months ago when you first saw it, you said I need to pick that up. And I said, what's the point? You'll never take me on a picnic. There's who cares? And we had a picnic set that we got for a wedding gift that we only recently just got rid of because it had been moved so many times.
Yeah,
it was in a
falling
wicker
apart.
basket.
Yeah.
So then you found it on sale and you said, I got to get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it. I still have yet to go on a picnic.
Yeah, well, slow your roll.
You slow your roll. So then I said, how did they determine this list? And I'll tell you.
You slow your roll.
You slow your roll.
All right.
They compared the 500 biggest U.S. cities based on 4 categories.
Well, you have to have somewhere to have a picnic, so
Yes.
you got to have a park.
So they considered the number of public parks, the share of residents within a 10-minute walk of the park, weather conditions,
Mm-hmm.
and what's the third thing?
That'd be the fourth thing.
What's the fourth thing?
Availability of meats.
Meats and cheeses?
Yep.
It doesn't tell me the fourth thing.
Accessibility to grapes. Ant populations.
You would be good at this.
Position, location next to Yogi the Bear.
Yeah, you would think that Jellystone would be the worst,
Right.
Because they would steal all of your picnic baskets.
Correct.
Fayetteville, North Carolina is the worst place to have a picnic.
Well, good thing that's far away from here.
I know. The top place to have a picnic, Thousand Oaks, California.
Oh, you're going to say Thousand Island.
No.
Thousand Oaks?
No.
Where?
In California.
All right. We got to look at Thousand Oaks. What a picnic happy looking place.
Did you see it?
I'm looking at some images of Thousand Oaks.
Is it like the best picnicky place?
It looks like a good place to have a picnic.
Okay. Idaho.
They've got some rolling trees. Rolling hills covered in trees. They've got some picnic looking places. Yeah.
Picnic.
Mhm.
You can take a picnic basket too.
Sure.
I wonder if our picnic basket will ever get used.
Probably not.
Meridian, Idaho, made
Yeah.
the list. It's number 194 out of 500.
Well, look, that's more than a 10-minute walk.
I'm
so-
scrolling this list. That's the only Idaho state that I see so
The
far.
only Idaho City.
What?
Yep.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Mhm.
That's what I said. Yep. I wonder if I'll ever go on a picnic.
Probably not with that attitude. Well, I think I have a syndrome.
Is it the same one I'm thinking of that you have?
Dead butt syndrome. Is that the one you were thinking of?
No.
Well,
Nope.
according to medical professionals, sitting all day can lead
Yes.
to what is called dead butt syndrome.
Okay, I have that also.
Do you?
Yes,
Listen to this.
I am listening.
Your glutes get so lazy from inactivity that they forget how to work properly.
Yeah.
I have this. I went to the doctor and found out that I have weak glute muscles. I have dead butt syndrome.
They also call it flat butt syndrome.
I don't know that they call it that.
They do.
But here's the deal. It causes all kinds of aches and pains, and I had to go I had to learn how to stretch so that I could empower my glutes to
You
work.
haven't been doing those stretches.
Mind your business, lady.
I'm just saying.
Moving a bit and performing some glute exercises can help wake those glutes up and keep you feeling great, which I know to be true.
Then do your stretching, bro.
Hey, what did I say?
I will not mind my business. Your business is my business.
I have this.
I do too, because I sit all day. My job is sedentary.
I know. I got to get up and do some glute exercises.
Yeah, we do.
Well,
What are the glute exercises that we need to do?
I have specific ones for my issue. I don't know about what will help you because I don't know your issue.
Aren't they the same? Wouldn't they be the same issue?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Because mine also involves my hip flexors and my glutes at the same time. So I don't know what yours is.
I don't either. I just need to get up more, I think, is a lot of my problem.
Probably going for a walk is a good idea.
How often?
A lot. A lot more often. Hey, guess what?
What?
It's time for Would You Rather, this or that.
Okay. This was inspired because I made a sandwich this morning.
Thank you for the backstory.
Would you rather have chunky or creamy peanut butter?
It depends.
What?
What am I making?
What?
On what?
On a sandwich. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Okay, hold up a minute, because your confusion and your thinking process is confusing me, because your whole life has been creamy peanut butter. I've sacrificed my chunky peanut butter because you like creamy peanut butter.
Buy whatever you want. I'm not holding you back.
Well, no, I've bought chunky peanut butter before, but if we're
What
buying...
do I use peanut butter in? When I use peanut butter, what am I using it for?
No-bake cookies.
Don't want chunky peanut butter for no-bake cookies.
Why?
Because that's what the oats are for. I don't want chunky peanut butter for my no-bake cookies. That's it. That's what I make with peanut butter.
I'll have chunky peanut butter for everything.
You can buy chunky peanut butter. I don't care. I'm not stopping you. I'm not like, no, this is a creamy, smooth peanut butter house only.
No,
do what
but
you want.
You had 2% milk growing up. I had 1% milk growing up.
I know.
You
We're a
compromised.
1% house.
We're a creamy peanut butter house.
That's not my fault.
It is.
When is the last time I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? I can't even tell you.
No, but this stems back from the early days when you said, "No, I don't like chunky peanut butter. We have to buy creamy peanut butter."
I don't
and I wasn't
remember
going to buy
that.
2 peanut butters.
Is that when I was storing my seasonings on the top of the stove
Probably.
like a cool guy? Yeah, you should have just said, "Too bad for you." Do what you want. I really have no horse in this race about peanut butter. If you want chunky peanut butter, go wild.
Okay.
Have a great time. I don't use it.
Chunky peanut butter is better.
But creamy goes better in batter. See? Anyway, the point is, if I was making a sandwich, I wouldn't mind chunky peanut butter. That's fine.
I want it right now. I want a peanut butter sandwich right now.
Go have one.
I can't. I didn't make it for me.
Oh no. You made it for our daughter?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was nice of
I
you.
know. I should have made myself one. It did look very delicious.
Do they make crunchy peanut butter Uncrustables?
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably because creamy is better.
Kids won't like it.
Right.
Creamy is not better.
I know. I'm just trying to fuel that weird fire. If you want chunky peanut butter, go nuts.
Okay.
See? Get it? Well, Chantel, that seems like that's going to wrap up the
Joshua.
show for the day. Just wanted to recap things that we learned today.
What did we learn?
That the Candy Corn Hotel is too much candy corn. It's too much.
Bro, you get a lifetime supply of candy corn.
No, you get a year's supply.
Oh, that's
and
what I
that's a lifetime supply. Let's be for real.
52 bags of candy corn.
It's too much.
It is a
And the
lot.
hotel, if I walked in there, my eyeballs would pop out of my brain.
Why?
Did you see it?
Yeah,
it's
orange.
too much.
It's a lot of orange and yellow.
And purple, it's a lot.
It did have purple in
It's
there.
a lot.
Why did it have purple in there?
Because purple is a new Halloween color, don't you know?
Yeah, but candy corn isn't purple.
No, but the Brock's, the company that makes it, their logo is purple. That's why.
Okay.
Let's see.
What else did we learn?
We learned that their Beetlejuice is a real popular Halloween costume.
We learned that the rooster from Robin Hood, the
Yeah.
animated cartoon, his name is Alan-a-Dale.
We did learn that. We learned that you and I are week 2 competitors in our fantasy league with our family.
Bro.
And you decided to empty the trash can all over the neighborhood.
And it's not going to stop.
What are you going to do?
talk.
Because you do this and then you set yourself up and then you get knocked down because no one else is trash talking back at you. And then you lose and you feel terrible
No,
about
I don't.
it.
I don't feel terrible.
You do when you lose. How do you feel today?
I feel fine.
You trash talked our son.
Yeah,
You lost. How do you feel? You feel upset.
I feel great. No, I get back up. You know why? I feel great because I get back up.
All right.
I've been knocked down, but here I am jumping up, ready to trash talk all over you.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Game.
I know. Can't wait.
Bring it.
So let's see. I tried a toaster strudel.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
It is delicious.
It gave me cheese horn vibes.
Toaster strudel is greater than Pop-Tarts.
Please leave Goonies alone. Let's see. I used to store my spices on top of the stove, like all cool people.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. That's just where I kept them. What else? You want to go to that Hidden Valley Ranch place in California and have a picnic?
No.
1,000 Island? What was it called?
Thousand Oaks.
That's right.
I don't want to go there to have a picnic. I just want to have a picnic.
Oh, I thought you specifically wanted to go to the top picnic destination.
No, I don't care where obviously I care where we go because I don't want it to be somewhere gross.
What if we go to the landfill?
No, thanks.
Picnic?
Take me on a picnic date.
Where else could we go for a picnic?
I don't know.
No, that would be gross.
That would be gross?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Rest area?
Yeah, that would be pretty gross. There's some nice areas at the rest area. There's some nice grassy knolls.
No, inside.
Oh, no, gross.
by where it's like a weird triangular shape and there's just those benches.
Yeah.
We'll just sit on one of those benches and have a picnic.
Don't sit on the bench. Lay out the blanket and sit on the floor.
That's strange, too.
Let's get all the weird looks.
Yeah. And some other things. Listen, if you missed any of the show and you want to go back and hear any of that stuff, if you go, what are they talking about? You can listen to the whole show. It's available as a podcast everywhere you download and listen to podcasts. That means you can get it on Spotify. You can get it on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts. You can listen at our website, riverbendmediagroup.com. Click on the podcast page. You can get linked up real easy, or go to the Wake Up Classy 97 page. It even says in our app, if you have the Classy 97 app and you open up the menu, it says Josh and Chantel. Tap on that link. You can listen right there.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
So many easy ways
We're so
to
fancy
listen.
up in this joint.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing but fancy.
The fanciest.
Well, have a good Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow, midweek already. I like it.
Whoopie-doo.
See you tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.